It was towards the end of my presidency in Gider, the Women Entrepreneurs Association of Turkey, which was a very successful organization, and my term was ending with great success. We have compiled research, we have compiled solutions, we have talked to many people, many parts of the country. But this success needs to be fixed. We have to be able to keep it, which is called governance. We must continue with that. What should we do? I said maybe I write a paper saying the accomplishments so that when people read it, it will spill over. But towards the end of this term, I read G20 literature, which was difficult to follow and which was always, when you read it, you say really, which is policy proposals, solutions for us to be able to spill over this success. We need to talk more about it. And during that term, I read G20 literature. G20 literature is very challenging to read, but very good for the countries. It's really a letter that I wanted to write. It's already written in G20. For that purpose, as a good reader and an economics minor, I had to translate all this literature to my colleagues and to my NGO. McKinsey has come up with a research for G20, and in that research, it was a very valuable outcome. It's when you read it, you don't believe in your eyes. G20 is made up of 85% of world economy. And McKinsey in their research said that if women are included in the economies of G20, we can have another US and China together in G20 production, which is GDP, gross national products. This was a great opportunity, but can they do it? But it is worth the attempt, because you are going to increase the success and the prosperity of the world. So I loved it. I tried to explain it to people, and everybody was, no. Every country is so different in G20, and nobody is going to take this challenge. But G20 declaration had foreseen this, and they said, different countries will have different targets, 25% of your present target, which was a solution, and 25% of every country's present target to increase until the year 2025. With that, I loved the result, and I said, this year is Turkish presidency and we must work at it. I went to contact the ministers, woman minister, Minister of Finance, and Assistant Prime Minister. They said, Prime Minister has had an operation, you cannot talk to him, so we cannot take this difficult issue to him right now. But I said, there is something that we must do, no matter what the position is. Assistant Prime Minister said, I have read the literature and I have seen the need. I will try to solve it for you. It was great hope, and he did solve it. Though we were delayed in the calendar for G20, but we formed W20. The launch was in Ankara of W20. A great interest. All of the ambassadors, all of the ministers were there. Christine Lagarde was there at that time, the executive director of IMF, OECD, Sherpa and OECD Secretary General was there. Many dignitaries were there. It was a dream to come true. Now, this is 10 years after that, and we have accomplished something in W20. Every year, we have a paper from W20. addressed to the presidencies of G20 for solution proposals. I'm very glad to have established that until today, and this is the result of our countries. Next year is US presidency. I hope to see great results from US presidency, because the greater you are, the greater the effect will be. Thank you.